Today, I'll be sharing 3 simple ways companies can fix poor customer services and why leadership matters much more than you think. Come with me, guys. Let's try it. Welcome to Gifted with Abiodun. This is where we break down real life experiences through the lens of business strategies, project management, and operational excellence. Because if your system is broken, your business suffers. Come with me, guys. When you see frontline employees coming to work or discharging their duties in an unmotivated manner, looking totally disengaged, I'll be fair. The fault is not theirs. Check out the leadership. You guys, the leadership sets the tone. What did you put in place? Is anybody watching? Is there any form of feedback? When they were hired, were they given the rules of engagement? Or when they choose to deviate, peradventure there were rules of engagement, there were cultures of the company that they were being introduced to. Are the leaders also ensuring that they were following the rules? So, number one, the leadership is very critical to the success of every business. And one of the ways that we can fix bad customer services is through the leadership. If leadership gets it right, the team wins every time. That's not make us feel quite uncomfortable. But here is my point. If we don't train them, if we don't empower them, they are not going to make your customers feel seen. So when your customer comes in, they get what they get. So it's from the leadership. Like I mentioned, the first point, leadership set the tone. Now we bring it down to staffing and empowerment. If we empower them to do, some of them have been, maybe they just take up the job 6 months ago. Do we have quarterly meetings to remind them of their duties? Peradventure they might have forgotten. Do we still take our time to train and retrain? Let me cite these examples. We all take air flights every now and then. And one of the things that airline don't stop doing is they don't ever stop to repeat the safety rules before you board. Does that make any meaning to us? The rules before you board, which is safety in case of any accident. So there's something with the law of repetition. People tend to forget, but when they constantly get to hear it, it sticks. It makes meaning to them. And not only are you making your own businesses better, you are making their lives also better too. How about that? And my last point for this episode, don't just train them to do your job. Show interest in them. When employees grow through your organizations, it hits differently. For instance, someone comes to work, they look disoriented, they look disorganized. Yeah. Do we care enough sometimes to move closer to see if there's anything that we can do? Do we do that? And that brings me to the fourth point. How about creating some kind of reward for excellence for them? How about those little incentives whereby we give room to reward excellent customers' interactions? This tiny little appreciation, those little recognitions goes a long way. That is what makes people want to do your job. That is what brings in an ownership mentality for them, whereby they are devoted to your job, they are committed to your job, and the other person might be wondering, wait, we all get the same amount of paycheck every month, but you will understand because of your input, because of your contribution into their lives. Okay, it makes them want to do your job better in a different way. Okay, I wrap up this episode. I am here making a case for all the grocery workers, grocery stores attendants in America, because those are places we all visit every now and then to pick up what we need for our families or for ourselves. And I'm making a case for them. Do not put the blame on them. I will be fair. But let the leadership of every of these organizations take responsibility. Spend some money on training them. Spend some money in appreciating good customers interaction. Those recognitions and incentives, no matter how small, it goes a long way. It could just be a small gift cards. Train and retrain. I know it's a way for companies to spend money, but it doesn't really cost a lot. like that, it will not only make them feel valued, they will feel seen, and they will be able to discharge their duty very well. And if this video hits your timeline, don't forget to share, like, subscribe. We will be back on this channel. Growth is not an exception, it is a must. I'll see you guys again. Bye bye.